Hello my friends, it is finally sweater weather, so today I just decided to be cozy and stay indoors for the most part. In today's video, I kind of just wanted to show you guys what a week can look like for a homemaker, because I feel like for me, most of the time as a homemaker, the things that I'm doing over and over and over and over every day are just like the basic cleaning. Last week I think it was, I put like my everyday routine for cleaning, so if you want to check that out, I'll link that down below. But some weeks like this week are a little more exciting. One of the things that I want to do today is clean up a mattress that we have in the guest room. We got this mattress for free, and the couple that we got it from were like an older couple, and they kept this mattress very well, very clean, but I still want to go over it with the carpet spot cleaner just to freshen it up a little bit. My brother-in-law will be staying with us this weekend, and I just kind of want to give a nice fresh clean bed for him. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be working on today. I'll be sharing that with you guys. Let's get started on cleaning that mattress. I removed everything that was sitting on top and around the mattress because I wanted to make sure that I can freely move around it while I was using the spot cleaner. But I did do some prepping before I started cleaning this mattress. So 2 nights ago, I sprinkled the whole mattress with some baking soda so that it can absorb some dirt, just lift some dirt up and freshen up the mattress. And then last night, I vacuumed it very, very well and just tried to pick up as much dirt as I could. And yeah, so for today, all I'm doing is I'm filling up my Bissell bucket with warm water and some Castile soap. I like to use the Dr. Bronner's brand in the almond scent because it smells so good, and Dr. Bronner's is my favorite soap because it works very well. I went ahead and did a close-up clip for those of you who are like me and love watching videos of things getting cleaned. I don't know why, but I can watch videos like this 24/7. I think they are so satisfying to watch. And in case you were wondering, this is what the water ended up looking like. That is a lot filthier than I was expecting it to be. So I'm glad that I did this for him, because I would like someone to do that for me. Also, I did notice that my poor little Bissell was needing some TLC. So after I was done cleaning the mattress, I gave that a good clean because it has been working really, really hard this week. But yeah, I went ahead and did some more mattress cleaning for about an hour, maybe over an hour, I don't know, but it was a lot of elbow grease. I think I'm done here. That was a lot of work. My wrist definitely hurts. Ooh, I put some elbow work on that. But now all I'm gonna do is bring a fan in here to try to get it to dry, and I might crack the window open a little bit just so it speeds up the process of drying. I don't know why it took me a while to realize this, but the previous owners actually sealed the windows, and so I could not open it despite how much I tried to get them open. It was kind of embarrassing. But anyway, I eventually gave up, and I decided that I was just gonna open the blinds and let some sunlight in. Oh, so funny. Okay, now that I'm done with this room, well, now that I'm done doing that, I want to show you guys the next little project that I have for today. Okay, let's get back to it. But before I get started, do you guys notice the mess, big mess on the back left corner, or I guess upper left corner? Yeah, let me tell you guys a little bit about that. Pretty much Tobiah and I wrecked the house last weekend because we decided we were going to declutter. We want to adopt the more minimalist life because we have found that when we were living in the RV for 2.5 months, being minimal and just having the things that we need and that we want and like made our life so much easier. Cleaning was easier, finding things was easier. I don't know, it's just a lot better. But because we spent a lot of time decluttering every nook and cranny that we found in our house, we made a mess. And then I decided to do some meal prepping, and then I also made a mess in the kitchen. So yeah, it's not looking great. But anyway, as we were decluttering, we decided that we were also going to try to find new ways to make money. And one of those ways that we were going to make money is, instead of donating everything that we decluttered, we were going to try to sell as much as we could on things like on platforms like eBay, Facebook Market, maybe Mercari, I don't know, things like that. But also I started being intrigued on the whole furniture flipping. So Tobiah and I went on a hunt for free things on the Facebook Market, and we found 2 desks, and I am going to try and flip them and see how well I can do. I don't know, I've never done this before, so I'm feeling confident, but once I get started I might realize this is actually not my thing, but I'm gonna give it a try before I decide against it. But anyway, let's get back to it. So on the videos that I was watching, I learned that you always start by cleaning the furniture. So that is what I'm doing right here. A better thing I could have done is actually take this big boy outside and maybe with the leaf blower clean it out, because there was so much dust in it. But I noticed it's kind of wobbly, and I just didn't want to drag it all the way outside and then risk breaking it. So I just did it right here, and when hubby gets home, I will have him help me take it outside and tighten the screws, and then I can get started on sanding and painting and hopefully selling for lots and lots of money, and I get rich off of this desk. I'm just kidding. I wish. I went to the guest room to check in on the mattress to see how dry it was, and to my surprise, it had dried all the way up. And yes, that is me sniffing the mattress. Listen guys, I have a very sensitive nose, and I feel like if it didn't smell good, I was going to try to wash it again. But thankfully, it smelled fine and clean, and I am done with it. Now all I have to do is put on the sheets and the blankets and everything that's needed so that my brother-in-law can stay here this weekend. I got started on working on this desk, and I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. I had seen videos of people doing this, but I had not seen videos of how to do this. I had no idea how hard I had to press on this. I had no idea what it was supposed to look like when it was finished. I was just kind of pretending that I knew what I was doing because it was just so much fun getting to do it. But I'm gonna wait for hubby to get home so that I can ask him if I'm doing it right or what I need to change. But yeah, if you've done this before, You are probably judging me right now, and that's okay. I don't blame you because I should have done more research before I started. There's a woodpecker somewhere. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Can you? Hello, I'm back. So I have been trying so hard for the past few days to get stuff sold, and I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I watched so many videos of people sharing how they made like $200, $300, $500 a week from selling their stuff on things like eBay, Facebook Market, and Mercari. I haven't sold a thing. Well, my husband sold like maybe 2 or 3 of his movies, and then we sold a Funko Pop, but other than that, that's it. I've had people send me messages asking if something's still available, but then they either never respond back or they start asking for shady information, and I'm like, I think this is a scam. So I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I could be doing better, but I'm gonna keep trying because I do feel like we have a lot of stuff that are valuable. Tobiah is getting rid of some like collector's toys, things that are just kind of like vintage, and honestly he has had some of these toys since he was Sam, go away. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? So he has been collecting toys for like years now, so it kind of breaks my heart that he's getting rid of them. Hi. I think that it's good though that he realizes that we don't really need these things, and these things are just kind of like taking up space. We don't really have the space to display these things, so they've just been in boxes, and I think it's better that these things just find a home for someone who can actually use them, display them, and enjoy them, unlike us who are just throwing them in a box. So but anyway, this week just doing these like little tasks has made me realize that being a homemaker is so much more than just cooking and cleaning. I don't know why, but sometimes when I tell people that I'm a homemaker and I don't have a job, they kind of want to pressure me into getting a job, because in their eyes literally all I'm doing is cooking and cleaning. But there's so much that you can do as a homemaker, and this week I am just so excited of looking just into all the ways that I can help my husband just make some extra money. I had jobs before I got married. I used to clean houses for a living, and I did that for many years. I started when I was 15. I stopped in 2016, right when I graduated from college. And then after I graduated from college, I was a math EA for high school, and then after that I was a math teacher at a high school, which was crazy. And let me tell you, even though I had a degree and I had experience and I had everything that I needed, I was just so unhappy. And I was making a fair amount of money. I wasn't like rich or anything like that. And ever since I got married and we decided that I was gonna be at home, I absolutely love it. Like, I just feel like I'm learning a lot, I'm growing a lot, and I'm getting better at like taking care of myself, taking care of my husband, taking care of my dogs. We don't have children yet, so I'm happy that this week I kind of just like had this realization, like, oh wow, I can do more than just clean and cook. Like, I don't have to stick just to those things. I can kind of do my own thing, you know? But anyway, I'm going on to a rant. There were some days like today where I woke up and I was just like, I really don't feel like doing anything, and I was just kind of like lazy mode. So I want to share with you guys a few things that I do to get myself out of that like lazy mode and into like get things done mode. So I did not come up with these things myself. I follow a girl on YouTube. Hang on, let me just... Okay, I took some notes of the things that I learned from this YouTube channel. I've heard so much advice of things that you can do to get yourself motivated and reach your goals, but none of the stuff has worked until I found her, and she gives some really good advice. So I want to give you guys 3 tips of things that you can do when you're just feeling really lazy and unmotivated. So the first thing you can do is ask yourself, what are you willing to do? So for example, this morning I woke up and I was like in my bed, super snuggly and warm, and I knew that it was gonna be cold in my house and I didn't want to do anything. I was like lazy mode. So I asked myself, what is something I'm willing to do? And it can be literally anything small. And the first thing that came to my mind is, okay, I'm willing to get out of bed and change out of my pajamas. And maybe that doesn't sound like a big deal to you guys, but for me, like once I'm out of my pajamas, like that changes like my mindset, and I'm like no longer in cozy mode, you know? And then like, okay, now I'm out of my pajamas, now what? Okay, I'm willing to brush my teeth and get ready. So then I did that, and then I asked myself again, what are you willing to do? Well, I'm willing to feed the dogs and giving them water, and then after that I'm willing to make myself a coffee and read my Bible. And then it got to the really hard stuff, because now I have to do chores, I have to sand that desk, I have to bathe the dogs, I have to do. And I was like, okay, what now? I got to the point where if I ask myself, what are you willing to do? The answer is nothing, because I'm not willing to do any of my things in my to-do list. So then that brings me to tip number 2. The second thing that you can do is break big tasks into smaller tasks. So for example, one thing in my to-do list was clean the house. Well, I have no motivation and no energy to clean my house. Cleaning my house involves a lot of things. It involves picking up trash, it involves washing dishes, it involves doing laundry, it involves doing a lot of stuff, right? So I broke it down. I made a list, like minusculous, is that the word? Minusculous? Whatever, small tasks, then I'm more willing to do it. So then once I did that, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to pick up all the trash and that's on the floor because my dogs made a mess. And then after I did that, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm willing to get a load of laundry going, and so on and so forth, right? But then there are things that, like, no matter how small they are, you do not want to do. And for me, that's washing dishes. I don't know why, but I just hate washing dishes. Yeah, washing dishes is the thing that I leave like till the very end, and I try to avoid it at all costs. Wish I had a dishwasher, but I don't. So anyway, so once that happens, that takes me to tip number 3, which is to set timers. So for me, if washing dishes is on my list but I'm just like absolutely not willing to do it, what I ask myself is, okay, would you be willing to wash dishes for 10 minutes or maybe just 5 minutes? And I'm like, okay, like I'm not willing to wash all the dishes, but I'm willing to set a timer for 5 minutes and wash as many dishes as I can during that time. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I did today, and it got me to the point where I am right now. It is 3 o'clock, well, it's 2:43, and I've literally checked everything in my to-do list, and now I get to enjoy my time and do whatever I want. But those are like 3 things that I have been applying to my life, and they work. They really work. So again, those 3: ask yourself, what are you willing to do? Break things down into smaller tasks and set timers. So try those 3 things and tell me down in the comments if those worked out for you. If they didn't, tell me what are things that you do when you are feeling low energy and unmotivated. What do you do to get yourself out of that and still hit the goals that you want to hit for that day? But that is all for this video, guys. I obviously did not finish that furniture. It's taking way longer than I was expecting it to, but maybe on the next video I will share what I ended up doing and if I ended up finishing it and selling it and all those things. But for today, that is all. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you guys so much. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching till the end. It means so much to me. And we'll see you guys next time, and have a good day. Bye.